If you are under the age of 18 and are watching this video, please stop now. This content was not intended for you. Hey everybody, it's TMIKA and I'm here with an In Love Arts video. I was sent some dies to play with, and for this video I'm going to be working with these two dies, and I'll have everything linked down below in the description box. This is a 4-piece doily or tag set, and I'm using it to make some quick bag toppers that you can do as a gift. So if you have something that you need to pull out really quick, bag toppers are always a great gift to give. Even if you're in a swap or something, give some decorated bag toppers so the recipient can pop them out and use them. And then I'm going to package it up on this die set. It's a mini album die set, but you can use it. There's 4 of these, and one I dropped somewhere. Cut it out and dropped somewhere, but there's 4. This is first, second, and then there's one in between, and then the fourth. So has little holes on there. Really nice, cuts out really easily. So I'm going to use these 2 for the video today. And then I'm using this Mente paper collection called Apple Season. Didn't get a chance to play with it much at all. This is the first time I'm playing with it. Really pretty paper. So I have the 6x6 and the 12x12 of that. So I cut into that. And like I said, I have everything all kind of prepped together so we can work at this together. So grab you some supplies. This is going to be an easy project. Even if you don't have these dies, get you some supplies to make you some bag toppers, put them on, and then grab some things. You kind of can do this in like an assembly line type. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I've cut out all of the pieces that I'm going to use here. I've done 2 in heavyweight cardstock and then 1 in pattern paper, and I'm going to use these 3 sizes. So what I'm going to do is layer these together. I wanted it to be kind of like a heavy chipboard effect. So that's why I'm layering heavy cardstock. And this is one of my favorite heavyweight cardstocks to use. You guys know I use this, or say I use this all the time. And it's it'll be linked down below in the description box if you want to check it out. Really sturdy paper. And Mente is sturdy as well, and the dies cut right through this. So I just layered these back to back and lay them on top of each other. So I'm going to finish this up and I'll be right back. All right, I have all of my pieces all put together and they're quite sturdy. So really happy about that. I'm going to lay my embellishments, each of my embellishments on here. So this will be pretty thick, and I may go ahead and score, and then so this can flip up, but we'll see how that works. I think I might have to do that anyway and just score across there. Yeah, I will probably have to do that, bend that up a little bit, but that's fine. So now we're going to work on the embellishments. All right, so I have gathered some things that I think how I want my embellishments to go, and that is like 101 of doing like an assembly line type, something that you want to do over and over and over to create something quick, is to have everything around you. So I have some varieties of trim and lace and pom-pom and beads. I have leftover paper that I die cut. I have my die cut bag topper bases here. Over here I have some tulle, and then I have my pop dots, but I also have some die cuts of some hearts that I die cut out. So sometimes I'll have leftover papers of stuff like this. Isn't really cardstock. It's a cardstock warehouse paper, but it was little morsels left. So I die cut little things that I think, you know, I'll use. So I pulled those out. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I also have some charm stuff over here that I'm going to maybe do a little dangle or something on. So that's over here. And of course I have my glue gun up. So what I'm going to do first is score. I also have, look under here, I have the chipboard piece to the collection. So everything is around me. I can make a bunch of these at a time, but for this one, I'm only making 3. But all I would need to do for the next one is die cut these out again and just keep going. So if I want to make another set. So what I'm going to do is score this right down the middle. I'm going to do that for all of them. I'm just eyeballing where I think the middle is. And I wonder if I should just go ahead and score this while I have it out. Just to kind of get it ready to fold up. So yeah, I'll need them to move a little bit so they can be able to hold the embellishments. Awesome. 2 birds, 1 stone. All right. So now we just go with the embellishing, which should not take very long. That's why I like these cute little, when I saw them, I wanted them immediately. They were so cute. You can put this in design paper, but because I knew I was going to do some embellishments on top, I didn't want it to be super busy. So I picked to do them in white cardstock. Okay, so I kind of pulled my stuff around me. I think this trim, I love it, but I may have to, it's too large. I may have to save that for like the packaging or something. So the first thing that I'm going to do is pull out my little thing here and pick something neutral for all of these little pieces here. So let me do that really quick. Okay, so I chose Happiness is Homemade. And like I said, I wanted to get neutral stuff. I have Oh So Sweet and Made with Love. So if you're bagging up something for somebody and you make some handmade goodies, these are all perfect for that. And then the first thing I'm going to do is, I know that I wanted to, I'm using extras here. I wanted to make a little pleating situation because I love to do that. Let's see how far we can get making one of these. Okay, got my little pleat there. I'm going to take a scrap sheet there, and I'm going to add some glue to it, and then we're going to add this strip to that. I added too much glue. It's fine. And cut off the other side. This just helps to keep that pleat kind of stable. All right, so I cut that pleat down a little bit, and yeah, much better. I like the other one, but I think this one is cute while it's small. And then I'm incorporating some silver as my accent. So I'm just gonna see, well, before I cut it, let me just see how that looks. It's like a little banner. Oh, that's cute. We're gonna do that. And I'm gonna cut little flag ends here. Got some glue on there. Seal that deal. And then I'm gonna put this on there, but before I do that, make sure I'm gonna lay my, where I'm gonna lay my piece at here. This is cute, but too small. I think I'm going to do a longer piece. All right, I think this color looks a little bit better. So I'm gonna put this one there. Cute. And then add my little sentiment with some hot glue. But first, I'm going to add a little charm. I decided to go ahead and add a little bit of this red. I think that's cute. And fold it over. Kind of pleat that on here. All right, that's on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this back on. There we go. That adds a little fun. Really cute, like that. And now we can go ahead with this. I have these little Charmalongs. some bead landing. And I'm just going to add this little silver one to this eyelet. I like that it already comes with a little jump ring. Super excited about that. Less charm work I have to try to maneuver. All right, so we got that on, and then I'm just going to glue that to the top. I love all the layers, honey. All of them. Just let that sit for a second. Let it adhere. It's so cute. It's so little. I think this is adorable. What do you guys think? Isn't it cute? Super cute. So now that we have like the foundation down, all we need to do is copy for the other two. So what I'm going to do with this is add a repositionable glue dot to the back of the little topper. This little baby is going to go on top of here. Perfect. Oops. Oh, now, that is so cute. So cute. Oh, I think it's adorable. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, like I said, I'm just literally repeating that, what I just did. So the sentiment will change, the charm will change, but that's about it. And if I change anything, I will let you know. Since this is a little bit larger, I'm going to bring in this paper from Cardstock Warehouse, silver glitter paper, instead of using this ribbon to create that effect. Let's size it down just a little bit. I don't have any like larger ribbon, but this will work just fine. Super cute. Added a little heart to this one with a pop dot and made sure I had some glue on the front so it can stick underneath the sentiment here. And then I have this cute little dangle, really pretty. Number 2 down. That one's gonna go there. That's so pretty. And this is how this one looks. I added lace. I layered some of the red tulle. And then here's the charm that I used for this one. And then again, the heart. So cute. So we're going to do the same thing. That more towards the bottom so it won't be chunky right in the middle. Oh, that is so cute. So, so cute. All right. We have all 3 done. Now all we have to do is package it up. Super cute. 3 different sizes. These are so pretty. I love them. I love him so much. All right, so put this off to the side for now. Do a quick stamp. I cut this die out, smaller ones. I'm gonna use this one. And I got this here. I'm gonna use this handmade stamp. Close enough. I have cut out this die several times so that I can layer it, have it pretty thick to go on my topper. So I'm going to layer that real quick with some spray adhesive. But this is how it's going to look. And then I got a top layer here like that. Just got to be careful to line them all up. I think that's going to be so cute. So I'll be back. All right, that's done. Very, very thick. Nice and sturdy. So we have that. And then I have a rosette here. Let's tie up the layers first. I'm going to go through the back of this one. All right. And then I'm going to go back down through the other side. All right. That's how that looks. And I'm just going to tie this in the knot in the back. All right. That's tied in a little knot. And that is just too cute. Oh, gosh. It's adorable. So that's the first one. We have lift up the second one. And this last one. It's really pretty. So now we're just going to put this in here. We're going to try to make sure we keep the bottom opening at the bottom rather. I'm going to leave a little space so that I can put a topper on. How cute. Very cute. And then I made or die cut out this little sign here that says goodies. So die is really cute. I'm gonna put that like that on there. All right, a little off center right there, but it's okay. We're gonna say we did that on purpose. And then I have some scrap paper. I'm gonna put that on here, but I'm gonna cut it down. So let's go ahead and apply that. And then we have this. Look how cute that looks. It's a perfect fit. And then our little tag. Cute. Adorable. So now, just have to figure out which, I'm going to do this one. Make a decision. Go ahead and do this rosette. All right, so I put the rosette together. Super cute. And this is going to go here. And I'm going to put that right there. Oh, so cute. And we are done. I think that turned out so cute. What do you guys think? It's super pretty. So anyway, be sure to check the links in the description box if you guys are interested in this cute little layered mini die or these lace frames. Great for bag toppers, as you can see. Really cute. I think it turned out so cute. All right, guys, talk to you later. Like this video if you like it. I would so appreciate that. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.